This one's definitely gonna take a hot minute to load, so. Oh boy. Things everyone in Theme Park Tycoon love to see. A giant block. Hello and welcome back. I am actually recording this consecutively with my first park. If the audio sucks, then well, nothing's changed. But we're here in Theme Park Tycoon 2 yet again on the dreaded Roblox.com, and I'm gonna be giving you a tour of another one of my theme parks. This is my second theme park that I ever made. Real quick, I'm actually gonna check the date so I can tell you when this was made. So apparently this park was created December 31st, 2016. So this was right on the brink of 2017. I don't know what was new. I don't know what was happening. I would like to say it's an improvement. If it is not an improvement of skill, it is definitely an improvement of theming and ideas. I still think this is one of my favorite parks. It's not built well. Well, I think it was built well. I just think, again, my skills were not as great, and the things that we had access to weren't as fantastic. Like, I believe as I was making the second park, this is when image panels came out, or at least the ceiling image panels. And this is when things started to get a little crazy. I think I started to use primitives. I fell in love with orb lights. You're gonna see a ton of those. Also, another thing, this park was actually not technically done until I finished, or I was decently through my third park, because the ceiling over here, as you can see, there's that little jut out. This was open because I couldn't cover it up, much like over here, although I guess technically I should have closed that in too. So I guess this park has never been finished, but I couldn't close it in because there was a height limit and I didn't have the height limit game pass. So this was just open and I wanted it closed in, and as you can see, I did it pretty shittily. This is my chasm park. It is in a chasm. This time we're 5 likes away from a good number. Welcome to Chasm Park. Again, the same mannequin, so I'm assuming I added them around the same time. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Here we go. This is the Chasm Park. I can't give you a great view of it from here, but there's a lot of orb lights. A lot of orb lights. A lot of orb lights and crystals. But orb lights. Anytime somewhere needs some ambient lighting, and I'm like, it just needs something, I add orb lights. Every single time, guaranteed. This park is on 3 layers. There is the bottom layer here, there is this second layer here, and then this third layer up here. And this is where I began my fight with the AI, the guests that walk around your park. There are certain ways where you can get guests into a corner of your park where walking back to the entrance is just too far for them, and they won't do it. And they'll just walk around in circles screaming, "I want to leave the park." But they won't do it. And so then you have to find a way to build random staircases, which is exactly what this over here is. That's what this staircase is. Oh, and also I have a monorail that goes around, but again, I don't think we're going to be riding the monorail. Here, you can get a little bit of a better look at everything. See all the different things on the sides here? That's what we're going to be taking a look at. I think we're going to start... Actually, let's go down here first because I do have that information center like I mentioned last time. So it's a little introduction. We can go take a look at it. Here we go. This is the information center. Welcome to the official Chasm Park Information Center. This theme park is a journey into the depths of a chasm, featuring rides and activities fit for the whole family. It is home to preset rides and custom tracks. This theme park is now complete, though new additions of blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. If you have any further questions, please contact the owner. Redacted. And then see backside for rules. Don't jump out of rides, don't walk on the tracks, and stay in the boundaries and on set paths. We're not going to be doing that because I'm rebellious. Oh, hi, person. Okay. And also, we're not going to be doing any of the preset rides. We're not going to be riding any of them, but I will show you them because now they have a little bit more theming. So as you can see, this is like the lava area. And I also started to do these little signs that tell you how much and like what the ride is. It's cute. It's cute. But yeah, so we're just going to look at everything down here. So this over here is the wooden coaster, my little junior coaster, and I believe this was... He didn't read the park information rules. I believe this was the first, at least the first custom track ride that I did in this park. It might have been the first thing that I built. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember how I built this park. I think I started on the second layer on the right. I might have done the complete right side and then done the left side, so I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. But yeah. So as you can tell, I was getting a little bit better with the roller coaster building, but not so much. And again, I didn't have any of the game passes, so no disable collisions. It's gonna be a little wonky. We have some food over here. This is the other side of the information center. Little exit. We're gonna head back here, actually. Oh, I definitely added this in. I think it kept censoring monorail, so I typed that in, but that was definitely later on. So there's a bunch of these little monorail stations around. Well, I guess I did decorate them a little bit, but not a lot. So down this path, you have to kind of sneak over to get here. There's an observation tower and some food and stuff. This staircase here, and then this ride, which is the lava-themed roller coaster. Voice crack. And it's an inverted coaster, apparently. Oh, I think this is when I started using all the smoke emitters and the fire emitters and stuff. See, I was getting better, but, you know. Oh, but I love orb lights. It makes it 10 times better for me, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's why I like the park so much. It just has a ton of orb lights. Can get a little bit of a better view over there now. So that was that ride. We're just gonna head out. I'm actually gonna cheat. I'm gonna jump around the lava. I'm gonna head back over here. Oh, that's so cool though. Look at that. Oh, I love this park. And the water. Oh my god. Don't even. Okay, this is the little gift shop. And again, there's another monorail station. Get some food and crap. This is the final roller coaster that I made. And what I tend to do now, I come up with both a theme for the park. I also come up with a big roller coaster. And this was that big roller coaster. I wanted a giant chasm with a cool roller coaster that like went around in the big like center area of it. And you could see it from all the pads and you could watch it go around. So this, I think, is gonna be our finale, because this was my finale. I built this last. I made sure everything else was done first. So we're gonna skip it and we're gonna go over here to the water area with the cool little clear pads. So cool. And the little water fountain. Got the Ferris wheel and this thing. More swan boats, which I think, again, we're gonna skip over just because it's just a little loop. Another observation tower. A bunch of orb lights, some snacks. Over here, this I believe is the restaurant. Yes, this is the backside of Water Restaurant, which is a reference to the Jungle Cruise joke. If you're a Disney fan. It's the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. Monorail? You can... Oh, that's cool. I'm rediscovering everything. But you get to sit at the little tables and you look out and it's cool. So cute. I miss this park. I'm also making these videos for me. I'm not really making them for anyone else. So, congratulations on watching this. This is my video. This is my video. Alright, back near the information center. Like I said, we're gonna skip... I have no idea what that lighting was. We're gonna skip that ride, but that was pretty much everything on the ground floor. So we're gonna head up, and I think we're just gonna do this entire side first, and then move over there. So we're gonna go up the stairs. This was that big bridge that I really wanted the roller coaster to kind of intertwine with. Yeah, this was the first thing that I built up here. Miner's Haven. Wow, the YouTuber hangout. Do you get it? Cause they all children. Except me. Anyway. Oh god. Okay, so you can see I use the image panels a lot. So this is still just a little restaurant here. There's even some seating out here. This is cute. The bridge. Some more seating. This is the Enterprise ride. I guess it kind of like looks like a little drill or something. I don't know. Oh, you get to see the lava from up here. Ooh, so cool. Oh, stunning. This, I think, is the Gravitron. Yeah. You don't really look at anything, though. Over here. This, I think, is a roller coaster. Yeah, this is a roller coaster. This is a multi-launch. But we're gonna ride this one. What is this coaster? Oh, this is the one that's exposed that I wanted to cover up. There's actually two over here that are exposed. But this one's partially exposed. And this, I think, was... Oh. Well, you kind of clip in the ceiling, but that's fine. Very fast. Oh, but I started to build supports. That's pretty cool. Only in some places, though. But yeah, so that was the end of that ride. Okay. Here's some food. You can look out and see all the roller coasters. Here is a monorail station. And I believe that's it for this side. Now, one thing that I'm not... the one thing that isn't my favorite is once you get down here, if you're not going to take the monorail, you have to walk all the way back to go across or up. So we're going to head up one more floor. This is the kids area, I think. So we got some less intense rides. I'm not going to ride this, but I'll just show you the track. Space rings, teacups, vintage cars. This just kind of goes up and around and doesn't really do anything. I remember this taking a while to make. Some more snacks and stuff. More seating. I like these little tiny themed seating areas. They're cute. This is that other coaster that was in this area that needs to be covered up. Maybe I'll go back and do that sometime. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. That's a little fast. And I did not know that there was a preset, like, track piece to make a loop. I built all of my loops from scratch. Okay, and that was the end of that ride. And over here, little shop. And again, you can see outside. Oh, and it has the names of the roller coasters, so you know what you're looking at. That's kind of cute. I would do the roof now, but I would have to do like lighting and stuff, and I don't want to. Not gonna lie. Here's the twister with the bisexual lighting. I was gonna say, why did I use bushes instead of rocks? But I think you couldn't color rocks back then. But yeah, so that's it for this side. Now we're gonna take a look over here. I'm actually just gonna jump to my death. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Okay, so across the bridge is, once again, this dreaded staircase. There's a topple tower, but you can't see it. Back here, this is the drop tower ride, and there's actually an exit up there from a roller coaster where you can see the ride, and you know how I feel about that. Over here is the frisbee, I think. Yeah, this is the frisbee. Over here, this is the junior coaster that I was thinking of. And you're gonna clip through a wall, but it's okay. I don't know what's happening there. I was very lazy with the interior here, but it's fine. I feel like I did build this one pretty early on too. I'm not sure why it's so lazily thrown together. If the other ones were pretty good. I don't know. This might be the park. Sorry, I'm yawning. This might be the park with the most roller coasters. That sounds about right. Because I feel like I have a lot now that I'm looking at it. They're not really well made, but there are a lot of them. So back here, you go look through the backside of water. And then this one, you actually just go onto the regular side of water. So the walls and the floor are all water, but then there's this little cavern here. That's cool. Look at those fish and water areas. Wow. Also, by the way, if you're seeing these signs and wondering what all the sensors are, I think it's just prices. But that is this bottom half. There's also another monorail station there. And this staircase goes down to that area. We passed by it before to get to the restaurant. And then if we go up here, yeah. This is just a little souvenir store. Tiny. This is the River Rapids ride, and again, you get to walk over the water. That's so cute. Okay. So this is the River Rapids ride. Now, this ride, also, this is so cool. I like that. I'm either gonna show you this ride, or I'm gonna walk through. Oh, I can do this. Okay. Because I hate the little tiny river carts. But this way I can actually just kind of not be facing a random seat, you know, like this. Splash. Over there, that is the big coaster, and you can see that open side. And I think there's some monorail around there. It's a little hard to see in here. I apologize. But yeah. Not a lot to say about this one. I do like this one, but like you can't see anything. There's not a lot to look at. As much as I liked building this one, I don't think it's one of my better rides just because there's absolutely nothing to look at. I do remember the time frame around building this because I remember the people that I was showing this park to. This is kind of cool. I like this with the blue lighting. That's pretty fun. Kind of spooky almost. I really need the creator of this game to update the River Rapids ride, because I have a plan in my current park to make one, but this is still the only version of it that we have, and I don't want to have to build it and rebuild it, because I know once we get the new one, it's gonna be like a 2x2 instead of a 1x1, and it's gonna be annoying. And you can see the cool queue up there. Oh, fancy. This room, look at the water. Look at the water. So that was the Rapids ride. This one, I think, is the swinging ship. Yes. Not a lot to see in here, just a lot of crystals. This one overlooks the Frisbee, which is pretty cool. You know how I feel about that. And then this one, this is my favorite coaster because it's got a little story to it. So we're gonna head on in. These are probably going to be censored, so I'm gonna try to fill in the blanks if they are. Hello, fellow explorer. It seems you're brave enough to attend this journey with me. I am a miner, and in these caves, my coworkers and I heard that there was a treasure of gems and riches. My coworkers backed out last minute, so I'm recruiting you all to help me out. It could be dangerous, though. Ooh, I wonder what will happen. That's my mind exploding. Oh, I know I can't read these signs. Hold on, I'm gonna read them to you. I'm so glad you could join me. I promise I'll keep you guys safe. Just a quick warning, maybe quick on your feet. Let's get moving. So true. Alright, here we go. You can't read that. Oh, just follow me, I think it says. And, ooh, spooky. Wow, and then orb lights. It's orb lights. Oh, this is orb lights. Wow, I think this... Ooh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this must have been I must have done the first, or the second floor, technically, and the third floor on the right side, and then the second floor and the third floor on the left side before I started the bottom floor, because I believe that all of the orb lights in here inspired all of the orb lights outside. Because if you saw, there was that blue waterfall section, and then that little red lava-y section, and then that kind of regular yellowy flame-colored section. Now we have all the crystals. So I think that is exactly what inspired it. But yeah, I was trying to do the little story here. Yeah. Let's try reading this again. Just a warning, you all may need to be quick on your feet. Now come on, let's get moving. And what does this say? It's just down this way, follow me. Alright. And then you might be wondering, what's the conclusion to this adventure? And let me tell you, first of all, you can see the ride from in here, so it's spectacular. I think it says thanks for. Why is that censored? Thanks for helping me out. Glad you're safe. As far as payment goes, the thrill was worth it enough, right? And yeah, so you don't get anything because, yeah. So that was that roller coaster, Dangerous Expedition. And then over here is just a monorail station. Over here is just a monorail station and some more of these snacks. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, before we get on that roller coaster, I know there is something in one of these monorail areas. I don't remember what it was, but I know I built something. So let's find out together. I think it was over here. If you go through this one and walk toward the front. Yes, this little house. What is this? I don't remember what it was for. Oh, and we'll never find out. I think I had a guest or something in here. I don't know, but I remember making this. I really don't remember the context. So anyway, we're gonna head back over to that final roller coaster. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're gonna head over to that final roller coaster and finish up the park. So this is Blank Thrill. It's a vertical launch coaster, and just so you guys know, this ride is fast and features several twists, turns, and loops that may cause nausea. Don't ride it if you're weak-hearted, unlike me, an alpha male. Let's ride this thing and die immediately. Interesting use of chain lifts and boosts. And banking. And turns, and interesting. And you're in the ceiling. Oh, I thought it was so cool how it goes in the wall and then comes back out. Oh my god, I cannot see a damn thing. But yeah, that's what all those little crystals are. They're on top of little holes in the wall for the ride, if you couldn't see and were curious. I don't blame you for not being able to see, because Jesus. Alright, I think that's it. So did you all survive? And that was the end. So that is pretty much everything in this park. You can see the crystals up there a little bit better now. I don't really have anything else to show. Yeah, there was a lot more detail in this park, as you could tell. But again, it's still pretty amateur. I just put a lot of time into it. I was so proud of that not that coaster. Well, I was definitely proud of that coaster, but that other coaster we did beforehand, definitely like one of my favorites. I was really proud of that one. So that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the inside of my giant brick. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you next time for my third park, which I think the roller coasters are still pretty shoddy, but I do think my building skills began to improve, and that's when I got my game passes. So they become a little bit better. Thank you again for watching for like the 20th time, and I'll see you then. Adios.